Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dominique Davis, also known as Brown and Bendy, and here on this channel we practice flexibility of the mind, body, and spirit. Okay, so today we are talking about something that is really important, and that is why you are still unhappy, why you are unhappy, period, and why you have been unhappy for years. I know that what we're going to talk about is going to take a lot of mental expansion. So if you get angry at me, it's okay. I get it. I understand. But I still want you to have the information. So, first thing we got to talk about. If you're unhappy about any singular thing in your life, such as your job, your relationship, your home, if you're unhappy with anything in your life, 99% chance that your thoughts regarding that thing are very negative. If you're unhappy with your job while you're at work, here my boss come. I hope she don't talk to me. I hope she don't make eye contact with me. Oh, this one messed up this report. Oh, I cannot wait to be on my lunch break. I just can't. So yeah, if you're unhappy with any singular thing in your life, chances are your thoughts regarding that thing are very negative. If your thoughts regarding that thing are very negative and you're experiencing that thing every single day, you're lowering your vibration with that thing every single day, contributing to your lack of happiness. I didn't know if that sentence was going to make it. I'm glad it did. So we got to talk about the obvious thing to do to remedy this low vibrational perspective of said thing that makes you unhappy. The obvious thing is gratitude, right? If you are unhappy about a specific part of your life and your thoughts regarding that thing are mainly very negative, you are not practicing gratitude in that part of your life. You may hate your job. And, when your boss is walking down the aisle, looking at you, about to talk to you, and you really don't want to make conversation, maybe you really like her shoes. Maybe you really like her purse. So instead of focusing on how you don't want her to talk to you, maybe you think, oh gosh, her style is so cute. I'm gonna look that up on Pinterest and design an outfit like that. Or maybe if you're not really happy in your relationship and the thoughts that you think about the person are constantly negative, constantly angry, maybe you start to think about all the good parts of the relationship, how you ended up in the relationship in the first place, and focusing on those parts, finding gratitude for that so that you can have the emotional energy to put into the relationship, hopefully to repair it and make it better. So that's just the first part. We had to get it out the way. No matter what, there's always gratitude. There's always two sides to the coin. There's always light and dark. There's always yin and yang. There's always good and bad. A situation is never all bad. Never. There might be a lot of bad, but there's always some good. That's gratitude. That's the easy part. So let's really talk about what this video is really about. So a lot of reasons why people hold on to negative things in their lives is because they are afraid of ego death. Ultimately, if something is in your life and it makes you unhappy every day, getting rid of that thing would mean changing a huge part of your life story. If you quit your job, all of a sudden you don't have that title anymore. If you ended your relationship, all of a sudden you're not in that relationship anymore. A lot of times we hold on to things simply because if we were to let go of them, that would change our identity. And an identity change can be really scary. If you're in a job that you hate and it lowers your vibration every day, maybe there is not enough for you to find gratitude for. Maybe it's an extremely toxic work environment. Ever worked anywhere where they don't like brown people? I have. And an environment like that, there ain't all the gratitude in the world is not going to get me to stay because that place is beneath my vibration. Those were jobs that I had to leave. And if you're at a job that makes you unhappy every single day and it's because of a toxic work environment, it's not your mindset, it's because the job is vibrationally beneath you, your vibration has raised and you're no longer a match, leaving is the only thing that will help you continue to raise your vibration. But leaving will also mean that a part of your ego will disintegrate. And the way that we reason out of ending things that we know that we should end is truly ridiculous. Let's stay with the job example. So you're at a place that is really toxic, but you're a data analysis and you get paid a lot. So you want to quit, but your mind says, I won't be a data analysis anymore. Then what am I going to do? I'll have to find a different job, and that'll mean a different commute to work. And I really like my job, my drive. I really like Susan, who sits next to me at work. She's great. How am I going to know whether her kid graduated from school? Like your brain will come up with all this stuff to say, stay in the same place, don't change a thing. But I'm just telling you right now that if you stay in the same place and you don't change a thing, you're stopping your own vibration from going up. And that's where that daily resistance comes from, where every day your vibration is lowering because subconsciously you know that that is not where you are supposed to be. That place does not align with your values and the person that you are trying to become. Okay, so here we go. This video gets a little worse. So we were talking about ego death in one part of your life, right? So let's really talk about unhappiness and not being happy. If you are not happy with any part of your life, any part, that means that vibrationally you are not aligned with those parts of your life. Now, your vibration might be too low for those parts of your life. Oh my God, grammar. But let's say the boyfriend thing or the relationship thing. You might have a great boyfriend, but because you are not practicing gratitude, you can't see how great they are. Their vibration's actually higher than yours. So being around them, it feels uncomfortable. It doesn't mesh. And it ultimately lowers your vibration even more because you can't understand why you don't like this person, and you're just telling yourself they're just not right, when in reality you haven't practiced gratitude for them the entire relationship. So in that scenario, your vibration is too low for the situation that you're in. It takes a lot of awareness to figure out whether you need to raise your vibration or if you're in a situation where that situation's actually bringing your vibration down. It takes a lot of honesty with yourself. So since we got that part out the way, let's talk about if everything in your life is actually a lower vibration than where you're at. So you're unhappy with everything in your life. Let's say your job is too boring. Let's say like it doesn't challenge you. Let's say that your boyfriend gaslights you and he doesn't really understand that that's not okay. Let's say that your house is ridiculous. You have no working heat or air like I did. And I don't know, your landlord harasses you. Like, let's say that almost every situation in your life is beneath your vibration, and every day you find yourself struggling to emotionally cope with all these different parts of your life. That means that you can choose to continue to fight, or you can prepare for a total ego death, which means that you remove yourself from all these situations. So remember before we talked about how if you leave your job, all of a sudden that part of your ego disintegrates. So imagine that in multiple areas of your life. That is why people choose not to change. Because if they changed, then that would mean that they would have to become someone different, someone new, someone unfamiliar. And a lot of people are not ready for that. But I'm here to tell you that if that's what you need, you are ready and you are capable. So let's say that you decide that you're going to wipe the slate clean. You're quitting that job. You're moving to a new city. You're breaking up with that person. You're cleaning the slate. Having a new identity or creating a new identity is not that bad. And it can take a lot of internal growth. It can take a lot of patience with yourself. But in my opinion, I feel like a lot of us don't ever create any type of identity consciously until we find awareness. So up until we're fed up with our lives, we're just living. We're just living with all the information that was thrown with us, trying to make sense of it all until we get to a point where we say this isn't working, and then we decide that we're going to consciously choose who we are, so that we get conscious results. So that we get results that we intended. Building yourself from the ground up is actually a lot of fun because it's like, I mean, I did it and it was really crazy for a year or two, but after, because during that year or two, your vibration, once you make the decision to become a new person, you know, go through the ego death and like open your mind to new opportunity, your vibration starts just steadily rising. It's not going to stay at the same place anymore. It's just going to rise. So as it's rising, you're attracting different situations, but then you rise, and then you attract different situations, and then you rise. And then, so it's like you meet a lot of people, you go to a lot of places, and like it's a constant change. It's constant figuring out who you are. So it's kind of a whirlwind, but it's learning who you are, who your soul intends for you to be, and it's giving yourself the opportunity to choose every part of yourself. You can intentionally decide what type of person you want to be. And that is a chance that I think we all should have. Not to mention, when you intentionally choose who you want to be, your thoughts and you as a person will be a lot easier to support and stand up for. If anyone tries you, if anyone says, well, why do you believe that? Who do you think you are? You won't be confused. There will be no question marks. There will be no question marks over your head. You will know that you are you, what you stand for, what you believe in, and you will know that because you gave it some thought, you are right to you, and that's all that matters. You won't need any validation. So this was something that was life-changing for me when I just understood that I had to let some stuff go and just be okay with being in the unknown. It can be terrifying. It can be terrifying, but at the same time, it breaks life open for us, and it's beautiful. So I just want to tell you today that you are strong enough to do it. You are capable of doing it. And if you are not happy with your life, please do not think that that is all there is, because they're not. You are not the exception. Everyone is entitled to a happy life. Everyone, including you. Okay? Okay? I hope you guys like this video because I enjoyed making it. If you did, give it a thumbs up so that people know that it's valuable. If you'd like me to, what, Dominique? If you would like me to expand on anything that I talked about in this video, comment below and I'll be happy to. Last but not least, please make sure that you are subscribed and that you click the notification bell so that you are around for my next video. I love you. I love you with all my heart. Thank you for being here. I'll see you next time. Bye.